Alright, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone, who taught me this truth. And a sincere shalom to the elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. My brother Yasharan, this is a response, real quick response to something that Apostle Kabar said in his video. Consistency speaks the loudest. Slight addition to video friend or foe, which he did a response to Apostle Ramlab's video. So I guess this is a response of a response. Okay? He said something that was very interesting, and I paused it right away. Okay? So when I actually got around to it, I could do this video. Okay? He said something very interesting, man. You know, that a lot of brothers, they seem to have a problem with, especially when they first come into this truth. Okay, they have a problem with the world coming against them. Well, if you're a man of the Lord, in fact, I'm just going to play the clip. Slack you.
We hadn't heard from him for a long time, more than 20 years. All of a sudden, the video pop up and he's, I guess he has a problem with us, so to speak. So let's move on. Which is nothing new. I mean, that's how you know a man of the Lord. You know a man of the Lord by the many enemies that he has. He's going to have more enemies than friends. That's a fact. Yahweh Shai had more enemies than he had friends, than he had people that believed in him, that feared him, that loved him. He had more enemies than he had friends. That's a fact. So,
right, and we have more enemies than we have friends. Okay, because we're walking the same walk as Yahweh Shai did. I'm talking about us brothers here at Great Millstone. Okay? Because you can't tell me that any other group out there, Israelite group out there, is hated more than us. You know, a man of the Lord is going to have more enemies than he has so-called friends, man. It's just a fact. All right, and what's the main thing that these other guys, they never keep it about the scriptures. Okay, they just say whatever the hell they want. They make up all kinds of slanders about us. And we're just trying to pull them out of the fire. Okay? We're going to show in a minute about how that is a blessing. Okay? Oh, Salakia, it's Job 12. Job 12 and 4. I am as one mocked of his neighbor. And in this case, we're talking about our neighbors in the truth. Okay? And what's the main thing that they're coming at us about now? Despite all we're rapists and all that shit that's not true. Okay? The main thing that they're coming at us about is that we get on these guys about the mark of the beast. Okay? And, the mark of the beast is something that you can't screw up. Because when you read Revelation 14 and 9, the punishment for taking the mark of the beast is death. And you got these guys that they like to beat around the bush about the mark of the beast. They act like it doesn't matter if you get it right. Well, you have to get it right, or you're going to die. You got to get it right, or you're going to die. Because that's the punishment. Okay, you're going to be left with that nuclear fire if you take that mark of the beast. Especially if you're a man in this truth, you should know better. You should know better. Job 12:4, I am as one mocked of his neighbor, who calleth upon Yahweh, and he answereth him. The just upright man is laughed to scorn. They even laugh at us. They call us crazy. They call us conspiracy theorists. They say, you even had one guy say, and he was in the truth for over 20 years when he said this. I can't remember exactly who it was. I have a few names pinpointed, but I'm not going to say a name out there unless I know for sure. He said something along the lines of, it doesn't matter if you take the mark of the beast, as long as you're a good person, you do good to brothers. Well, the scriptures say otherwise. Okay? Just like the scriptures say, if a man come not with his word, there is no light in him. Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice. In fact, let me start here. Let me start at 1, and then I'll jump down to 9. And I looked, Revelation 14:1, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And what is the 144,000? Those are the prophets. Those are those that truly understand the mysteries of the Bible. Okay, those are those that truly understand the mysteries of the Bible. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne. Okay? Not everybody knows the song. You guys, they're denying that the mark of the beast is the chip. And are hating on us for it. Okay? You don't know the song. And for the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man can learn that song with 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. You can't learn the song, man, because you guys aren't of that 144,000. Okay, which some of you could very well be in the, you just haven't been opened up yet to receive it. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, okay, which we know is going to be what? The main temptation is going to be what? Buying or selling, because we don't live off the land no more. You may have a few brothers here and there that do, but this devil is going to make it to where you can't even live off the land. Okay? He's going to make it to where you can't even live off the land, man. You just say, where's your... Oh, you want to go fishing? Oh, you want to go hunting? Oh, you want to have own a few acres of land and have a little garden in the back? Well, where's your vaccination records? Right? Where's your chip? Where's your chip? And he will do this. Okay, all you guys that well, hey, let's talk about the one group that refuses to accept what the mark of the beast is. HOI. Who wants to go and build their own little Israelite community. Okay, eventually Esau is just going to say, you know what, where's your chip? Okay, you got, you guys, if you have your chip, they might let you have your own little society. But it's not going to matter because the Most High is going to destroy you. Okay, that's why this is serious, man. That's why this is serious. You can't screw this up. This is the one thing in the scriptures you absolutely have to get right, because the punishment is death. How are you going to act like it's not a big deal if the punishment is death? When the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture. And what is the wrath of the Most High? The nuclear destruction. Okay, those nuclear missiles. Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Okay, or any other way of the Most High getting you, man. Okay, but that's going to be the primary cause, is the nuclear missiles. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And that fire and brimstone is talking about the nuclear destruction, which is going to hit America, and you guys want to make your own little communities here. How stupid does that sound? You want to make your own little communities, your own little Hebrew Israelite villages and towns. But this place is going to get destroyed by nukes, man. What kind of nonsense is that? That's why we can't walk with you guys, man. That's why, you guys, you get on us about, well, we got to get on everybody, because you're fucking hard-headed, man. We can't walk with you. We can't go to your little summits or join your little towns. Okay? Because we don't walk together, man. Okay? Well, let me get this. Amos, was it 6? Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I had it pulled up. Right here. Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Okay, we don't agree with you. We're not in the same mind as you. We're not in the same mind as you. Okay, we don't have the same mind and the same judgment. This is 1 Corinthians 1:10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushai, that ye all speak the same thing. We're not speaking the same thing, man. We're trying to get the sincere believers to speak the same thing as us. That's why we get on guys all the time. Your leaders primarily, because they're leading you astray. Okay? And y'all hate us for it. Y'all hate us for it. You mock us for it. But that's okay, because like Apostle Kabar said, we are going to have more enemies than friends. Because we're right. I'm not saying that to boast, but we're right. Okay? Just like Yahushua had more enemies. He had more foes than he had friends. Okay? He had a hell of a lot more people delivering him up to get crucified, and angry and rejoicing in his crucifixion than he did following him. Think about that. And that there be no divisions among you. So if there's division, which Yahushua is bringing, okay, then we can't really be cool with you, can we? We don't wish evil upon a lot of you younger brothers. It's nothing personal. But the mark of the beast, man, that's just a part of the doctrine you got to get right. Even a lot of these Christian churches, they got it right. How sad is that? How sad is that they can get it, but you guys can't? If you can't get it, you're just, like Apostle Tahar says, man, you're either sold out or you're just stupid, man. But that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. We're not. We're not. I knew it was Matthew 5:11. Okay? But at the conclusion of the matter, when it seems like everybody's against you, you should look at that as a blessing, man. Brothers really shouldn't get mad anymore when there's scoffers or guys say false things about us, man, or they come against us, or we're hated. We're really not even supposed to get mad, man. I don't get mad at it no more. There's a common saying that if you're doing the right thing, you're going to have a lot of haters. Okay? And the scriptures resonate with a similar tone. Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you. Okay, and they do persecute us, man. You know, some of these people, they try to get people that we know to come against us. They, you know, like there's been brothers that have had their employment or their jobs contacted. You know, their families have come against them for this truth. Their friends. You know, people said all kinds of shit about them on social media or behind their backs or whatever. Shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay? And those of us that have had these guys say all kinds of crazy shit and put words in our mouth, you know, you got to pay for that. Because, hey, I mean, there's a couple brothers in this camp that have had things come against them falsely, myself included. Okay? As well as many other brothers out there. Okay? Rejoice and be exceeding glad. Right, so don't be getting all defensive. I mean, hey, if a situation comes up where you have to clear your name up, then that's then that's on you. You know, that's between you and the Most High, deciding through the Spirit. All right, that something that your name has to be that you have to restore some integrity to your name. Okay, but for the most part, we should be exceeding glad. For great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. All right? And they persecuted Yahushua for the same thing. Because he spoke the truth. They said all kinds of evil things about him, falsely. And they persecuted him. Just like they persecuted his followers. And they're going to persecute us. Because we're coming in that same spirit as Yahushua. Until next time, I just want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Till next time, Shalom.